dotData Insight is a paradigm shift in how business users harness their data. dotData Insight 1.4 simplifies importing data and speeds up the process of finding critical segments. The latest version of dotData Insight introduces 4 powerful enhancements: support for Microsoft Azure and AWS Bedrock, automation using Python code, new data connectors, and best of all, AI driver stacking to auto-discover segments. Insight 1.4 introduces 3 enterprise-grade capabilities. First, you can now use dotData Insight with Microsoft Azure. Next, whether you are on AWS or Azure, you can now let your IT organization install dotData Insight directly on your private cloud instance. Finally, with support for AWS Bedrock and Claude 3.5, you can now provide secure LLM support. Next, a new Python-based SDK lets your data science team use the power, flexibility, and automation of Feature Factory to discover signals and pass them to dotData Insight for driver discovery. Automate your process and programmatically discover and update drivers according to your business needs. A new data connector framework will enable dotData Insight to ingest data from your enterprise sources directly. First up are connectors for SQL, Snowflake, Salesforce, and Azure Data Lakes. Connectors make bringing your enterprise data into Insight fast and simple, making it even easier to leverage the power of dotData Insight to discover the value trapped in all your data. Next up, in Insight 1.4, AI driver stacking completely changes the way you discover and evaluate driver combinations. Start by setting granular controls over how dotData will evaluate business drivers to identify ideal combinations. Set parameters for the number of drivers in a stack, minimum segment size, whether to build a stack that maximizes or minimizes your KPI, and much more, in just a few clicks. Click Run and dotData will evaluate billions of combinations. In this case, dotData is evaluating over 7 billion driver combinations to find the ones that have the greatest lift on our KPI. Explore the discovered segments and click on the most interesting ones to see in real time how they impact all your KPIs. AI driver stacking makes evaluating multiple data-driven scenarios simple, fast, and incredibly powerful. Save segments you've discovered for future use and quickly switch between segments to explore alternative scenarios. dotData Insight 1.4 continues to expand on the promise to get the most value from your data. Visit our website for a free trial today.